On Sundays, I like to ask myself, what do I need more of this week and what do I need less of? Every Sunday, I will grab my phone to prepare for the next week. The first app I pull up is my weather app, because in order to plan my outfits, I need to know what the weather's looking like. Living in Washington State, it could be sunny and warm, or it could be cloudy and rainy. Last week, nothing but sun in the high 70s. This week, it has been rainy and cloudy. Still in the 70s though. So that, you know, that changes up how you dress for going to work. Yeah, I like to pick out at least 3 outfits. I work a hybrid schedule, so I work 2 days from home and 3 days in office. And on the days that I go into office, I want to make sure, you know, I have a full outfit. The days when I'm working from home though, like a solid colored t-shirt, maybe like a cardigan I can take it on and off in case it gets warm inside. And usually on the bottoms I'm wearing either like a pair of like linen pants that are like have like a stretchy waistband, or I'm wearing a pair of leggings or sweatpants, because in meetings no one's going to see my bottoms anyway. So that's the first thing I do, is I plan out 3 outfits, and then I plan out like some contingencies depending on, because sometimes it will say it's going to rain but it doesn't, or it says it's going to be sunny but it's not. So yeah, I usually have a couple of like hoodies that I can switch in and out that are like work branded hoodies that I'll sub out for like a blouse or something like that, depending on what I'm wearing. Next thing I do is I plan my lunches for the week. I found it critical to plan my meals for the week, not necessarily at home, but more so when I go to work. If I have the lunches planned and it's something I can quickly throw into a Tupperware the night before or even the morning of, it will stop me from going out and buying fast food or buying something from a restaurant nearby, and it saves me a ton of money. 3 days a week, if I think of like if I'm spending $15 a day for 3 days, you know, like that adds up over time. And also coffee and matcha. I usually have either coffee or matcha once a day. I have signed myself up for subscription to get the matcha that I prefer, and I usually try to get my Nespresso pods ahead of time. If not, then I can get them from the grocery store. But if I have the coffee and matcha in my house, what reason am I stopping at, you know, Starbucks or anything like that if I already have it at home? So I make it at home because I know how to make my own drinks. It's just like sometimes when you don't do it and you like run out of time in the morning and you're like, never mind, and you go and buy it. So you can save yourself like, what, $7 usually for like a large coffee at a coffee shop. You'll save yourself like 20 something a week. So I've been noticing that it's been helpful making my own coffees and matchas at home. So I also even stopped at a chef store. I don't know if they're everywhere, but I know that there's a couple here. A chef store, and I got the 16-ounce plastic cup and the 24-ounce cups. So that way I don't have to even worry about having a clean cup. So I only have a couple of like reusable cups. So whenever those are dirty, I still have a cup that I can take with me, like a to-go cup. So that's another thing I do, is plan my drinks. Every weekend we make sure we fill up our 5-gallon waters, so that way we have water throughout the week, so we don't have to buy water bottles or anything like that. I try to stick to a good laundry schedule so that I do have all the clothes and socks and underwear that I need for the week, but sometimes I don't do it throughout the week. So during the weekend I will do like a laundry rush where I'll just like wash as much laundry as I can. And then sometimes I'll make sure I wash the critical loads. Like for us in our house, we have a lot of black clothes, so the black load is really, really important. And you see right now I'm wearing blue and gray. We have like our colored clothes, we literally separate them out. We have like our blue and grays, red pinks, and then there sometimes, if it's really bad, we even have a load of green because for some reason green is very, very popular in our household, and we have a load of clothes that are green. If I do get to those things, then I have a successful week and I don't have to like think about the things on the fly, and that really, really, really changes my anxiety for the week and how I'm feeling going into the week. If I don't have those things in place, at least, then I usually just, it's like one of those weeks where you're like, I can't wait for it to be over so I can get my life back together. When I do those things, I feel like my life is together. It's not perfect. There's other things that can be done to prepare myself for the week. I do not meal prep. I tried. I don't have the space in my fridge. Maybe one day when we get like an additional fridge in the garage or like a deep freezer, then maybe I'll meal prep and stuff like that. But as long as we have a meal that from dinner and I can take like leftovers for, then I'm good for the next day, as long as I can plan ahead. Right now we are in the summer, so when I'm talking about prepping for the week, I'm literally only talking about me and myself. When we are in the school year, the prepping for lunch and stuff includes the children, so I'll probably make another one of these when we get closer to the school year, because I feel like it changes depending on what's going on throughout the year and what grades people are in. When we get to that point and I kind of like hone in on my weekend reset to prepare for the next week, I'll make sure that I like do this again so that way we can do like a refresh. So now that I'm set up for the week, I'm good to go and I can chill and relax and enjoy the rest of my Sunday afternoon.